Okay, so I'm going to be providing additional evidence against the moderators at the ACA Discord, like Ascalon, Stoner Girl, and Jack. So my friend provided me all this evidence, and he asked for his name to be censored, so I'm going to be doing that to protect his privacy. All right, so let's just jump right into it. Um, so here's an example of a racist. This guy says, "Guys, I feel like Trump is a nigger that likes the Holocaust and the Nazis." So what does Ascalon do? Ascalon sees this. What did they do? Do they block this person immediately? Of course not. Of course not. Any normal human being would have blocked it immediately, but for Ascalon, Ascalon says, "Can't use that language here. Delete that, please." And this troll racist says, "You delete it." So Ascalon doesn't ban this racist troll immediately. Instead, as Ascalon implies that delete your own racist post, but you can remain here, even though you just said the N word. That is clear evidence that Ascalon is a passive racist. Let's move on. We don't need to waste too much time here. We have more evidence. So here we have two racists. This guy says, "I think there should be more people in the EU, but Africans and Indians should calm down a bit when it comes to reproduction rates." So what they're saying is there should be more white people and less brown and black people. This guy is a clear racist. My friend points it out and mocks them, saying, "Out in the open racism." And guess what? A moderator does see this. And instead of banning them immediately, what does Jack do? Jack says no one needs to slow down reproduction, and suggesting people do so geographically is eugenics. My friend is astonished. How is this allowed here? You just saw a racist post something unbelievably racist. Why didn't you just block them? But no, the moderators are passive racists. Instead, they make arguments against clearly obvious racist trolls, and those people are trolls. There's no question about it. Let's keep moving here. Okay. So my friend once again calls out the racist, says, "You do racism too much." So this idiot's just using more BS arguments, and then the second racist says, um, does the usual, just because someone disagrees with you doesn't make them a racist thing, which is a canned line that's stolen from well-known racists like Ben Shapiro and has done the rounds on 4chan and other racist websites. So they just kind of rephrase that, and then they say, "Mods, I'm being called a racist here." So why is he saying that? He's saying that because calling people a racist on the ACA Discord is actually against the rules. They consider that to be name calling, and you can be timed out or even banned for calling someone a racist. So they're actually weaponizing the rules. They're trying to manipulate the rules and get other people banned by trolling. So what does the mod do? Does the mod take drastic action? No, of course not. The mod, Jack, says you should stop talking about this. They say, "It's just an argument where you suggest an ethnic group should reproduce less stops now." What? Jack, why didn't you block them? They were clearly racist trolls. Why didn't you just block them immediately? Why are you making arguments? My friend mocks the racist, saying, "Durr, how is it racist to say there should be more white people and less black people? Durr." And then this racist does the usual, "not everything is racist" kind of thing, which is another canned line that these racists often repeat because they're so unoriginal. Um, and then this other racist does the whole, it's not racist because, the thing I'm talking about is not a race, that kind of BS. And they're just like babbling all this stuff. And Jack is not doing anything. They're just letting these people go, not banning anyone. So my friend has had it. My friend has absolutely had it. And DMs a moderator, Stoner Girl. So my friend says to Stoner Girl through a DM, "Hello, you might want to check out the politics channel because there seems to be a very deliberate troll that About 4 or 5 people have identified as such. They appear to be promoting homophobia and racism for the past few days. At the very least, they're arguing dishonestly, goading people into responding, and then quoting your rules as a gotcha, like weaponizing the rules. That's what I was saying before. Calling someone a racist is considered name calling according to the ACA Discord rules. And you can be timed out or banned for it. Yeah, that shows just how much corruption and racism is going on these forums. So what does Stoner Girl do? Has Stoner Girl reacted to this? Do they take action immediately? No, they don't say anything. They say literally nothing. An entire day passes, and my friend sarcastically says, "Thank you. I greatly appreciate your response." So actually, I have to tell you guys, my friend had enough of the racism that was going on the ACA Discord, and actually, he left the Discord because the toxicity, the racism that was going on there was too much for him to deal with. So you guys lost a good contributor, a good person, because of the racist moderators on the ACA Discord and the toxicity and the manipulation and the weaponization of the rules. What the moderators do is they weaponize the rules themselves. So one of the rules is you have to obey what a moderator tells you. But you know what's not against the rules? Trolling. So they get to use their own discretion on what is trolling and what isn't. And when they don't like someone, what they'll tell them to stop talking about a subject, which is what they did with me. And they will keep on hounding you not to talk about a subject. And if you say anything in your defense, they'll time you out because listening to the moderators is their number one rule. It's really no different than a cop uh, arresting someone for disrespecting them. So the moderators are passive racists who have weaponized the rules. And a major reason why things have gone so bad is because most of the moderators there are white. A lot of them are from Europe that don't have a good understanding of racism in America, and they're largely ignorant of American politics or racism in general. That's a big part of it. And the other big part of it is that there are a lot of passive racists. So they don't have any non-white Americans as moderators or administrators or people who can enforce moral rules there. Instead, they have a whole bunch of white people who don't even understand racism. I actually asked one person there if they believe that black people are more oppressed than white people in America, and they confess they don't know because they're not from America; they're from Europe. That shows you just how stupid and ignorant and racist these people are. And these are the people who are in positions of power and clout on the ACA Discord. So, guys, you gotta do me a solid. Like, comment this video, share it around. Try to share it with Matt Dillahunty. Does he know about what's going on his own Discord? Uh, Share it to Jen Peoples, Tracy Harris, all these old people from. I can't imagine they'd be okay knowing what's going on the ACA Discord. Okay. You have people like ACA stands for Atheist Community of Austin, but you have a bunch of people from Europe who don't even understand racism in positions of power. And I'm being nice when I'm saying this. I could say really mean things, but I'm going to try to keep it nice. These people are utter scum, and that's me being nice about it. Okay? Because they are so unbelievably ignorant and passive racist. People like Ascalon, Stoner Girl, and this Jack person. Um, and this kind of thing is only going to continue unless something drastic action is taken because it is literally a cesspool on the ACA Discord. And good people like my friend have left. Okay, I was gonna leave myself until I was banned, and I wear that band with a badge of pride because there's no way I wanted to stay in a shithole like that. But my friend voluntarily left. He didn't break any of their stupid ass rules. He left because he couldn't take the racism that was going on there. So, guys, remember, like, comment, and share. All right? Maybe someday something will be done about these racist scumbags.